serves as a mirror for our very own souls today. When we look at Jesus and what the people did to him that day, we must also see ourselves. You see, there are many times we tell ourselves, because we know what happened, we tell ourselves that if we were there, we would have acted differently. But I am not so sure. Today we either see that we are walking with our faith in Jesus, or we see that we will be guilty of rejecting the King. And so today I want to speak about the rejected King. You see, earlier in the week, as we heard this morning, Jesus came into Jerusalem riding on a donkey. Amen. Hosanna, Hosanna. The same Jesus who has been celebrated, the same Jesus who had been received not too long after, is now being rejected. Amen. Sure that we do not do like these people, that we accept him. Verse 1, as we read, we will see his rejection by the priests. Verse 1 says, and straightway in the morning the chief priests held a consultation. Amen. They gathered together and they debated. Amen. They had a talk. Amen. Bless the Lord. They held a consultation with the elders and scribes, the whole council morning. It seemed to be around the fourth watch, between about 3 to 6 a.m. Amen. So as soon as dawn began to break, the together to legitimations that they plotted during the night. They had to legitimize. They had to find a way to justify what they did. Amen. Chapter 14 in verses 55 to 65 tells us that after Jesus was arrested, he was subjected to an illegal trial. Amen. They did their thing under the table. They did not go through the right means. Because the reality is, if they went through the right means, they would have realized that there was nothing to accuse Jesus of. So they had to go through some other way. He went through an illegal trial. To add a sense to the illegal decision they had made during the night. No one is there. They did it secretly, Brother Seeley. During this phase, that's your section. Amen. I am Pilate. I stayed in my section. That's your section. You'll handle your section. Amen. So we realized that they knew that they could not accuse him of blasphemy. Because so his wife is saying, do not involve yourself. He ignored the fact that the Jews were lying and just wanted Jesus dead for their own purpose. Pilate ignored the truth because he wanted to hold his position with Rome and his power over the people. How it go look? How would this thing affect me? It would make me look weak. Amen. But what it did is actually showed his weakness. He was more concerned with maintaining than he was about knowing the truth. Were very much like Pilate. Amen. Not the position of power that he had enjoyed. But many are confronted with truth of who Jesus is. Many are confronted with the sure knowledge. Of course, there are many of us who could testify that there are people that we come into encounter. We encounter some people, Sister P. And because of their position, you know, they say, I don't have time for this thing, man. This Jesus thing is for the poor people. This Jesus thing is for the illiterate people. This Jesus thing is only for when you have done all you tried in life and you realize nothing works. Then to console you or to give you a little bit of motivation, you try this Jesus thing. But right now, things are going good in my life. Amen. When I speak, people say, how high? Yes, sir. Amen. And so I do not need this Jesus thing. How will it make me look? How will people look at me? So Pilate is concerned